but yeah, so that's, I actually kind of like it icing over that thing. Like it was once a thing. Okay, so maybe if I could ice these over to be like frozen or something. Yeah, so it just looks like it was once okay. Yeah, yeah, we definitely need to destroy some of this because it can't be. All right, what do we got? Do we have any destroyed? Please say. All right. All right, we won't get into that detail later. We'll get into that detail later. For now, let's continue blocking out. It's gonna look new for now. This didn't give us enough. I mean, it gave us some breakage. I guess we still need some. Oh, wait, we can use. Okay, just gotta. Okay, I'm gonna need rocks still. Dude, we're just throwing shit now. Add some concept like Thimble Winter. Dude, basically add some ice crystals on the walls. Yes, I agree with the ice crystals. I was looking for some earlier. But we only have crystals, no ice crystals, so I'm gonna just have to put ice material on some crystals. But right now we're trying to figure out the line of sight issue, which is right here. I just need to block in. Damn it. So hold on, I'm just trying to get a gauge here. Okay. Okay. So watch me back in the day, VRP days, memories, good times, laughter. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely still around. Right now, AA's on a little bit of hiatus, but we'll be back once I finish this map. There's that. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, we need rocks that I don't have to like dupe, but I don't want to like. It's fine. I can work with this. No complaining. Just do. So if it's that much. All right, so we're gonna need basically this, this. Damn it. The problem is, okay. It covers. Okay. All right, let's fix this area. Set height, set height. Just lower this shit. Oop. Okay. Do we have a main? Yes, we do. All right. Okay. Set height. Okay. All right, that should do it for a little fight. All right, let's get some of this vegetation out here. It's distracting. There we go. You know what I'm gonna use? I have these dividers. I think I'm gonna use them for dividers. I should have thought of these before. I have in my old stuff. That. Yeah, I like this. I think this would be better. Hmm? You're gonna be buying a new laptop. I would like to try out what you're doing. Oh, yeah, just download Unity. I'm making this specifically for VR chat, but you can use Unity to make any video game you want. So, I think how do I want to do this? We'll go far. We need to put this. There we go. And then for the top part, I will use, I don't know, I guess I'll just use now. There will be Godzilla in the north, always. Yes. We will have to defeat Godzilla. He's just so cute, though. Damn it. I want it to be okay. Oh, there we go. That works. Oh. I don't know, maybe. We're testing stuff out right now, Chad. No. That's inside. I gotta turn on the lighting again. I'm starting to losing the plot. Yeah, we're losing the plot a little bit. Okay. So then we guess we're gonna have to do it like this. Okay. I now need to put something on top of here. And then this will be officially cut off for line of sight. Oh, we could put more like scaffolding maybe? And then I can do some trickery and I'll just do a blocker. Let me try that. Or I could put one of these maybe. Here, all right, let's just try some shit. Okay. I'm big zoning right now, Chad. Miss all the old school people? Yeah, yeah. I feel ya, I feel ya. Mm. Okay. I need something right here. We're so close. Yeah, all we need to do is have something like this. It doesn't even need to go all the way out. Just right to block this. I'm thinking maybe another one of these. I don't know. Here, let's try it. Let's try it. Statue? Ooh. I forgot about visually pleasing things. All right, here, let's find a fill-in statue for now. All right, Gaia. We always love our Gaia. Yes. I mean, it's cool, but damn right, damn right. Stats, you're fucked up, bro. Oh my god, it's perfect actually, now that I think about it. It's like the twin ladies. Cause the statues of Arton. Do you guys remember the statues of Arton? Do you? The one, yeah, Kay has one, yeah. Whoopsies. Go here. Right now, we're just putting shit everywhere, and then we'll tweak it as we go. Oh my god, we've done so much shit, guys, at this point. Jesus. All right. All right, that's been cut. All right. So you see one statue there, another statue there. Okay, so this will be like a... Okay. Okay. That means this is... We'll make this like the main capital castle thing. You know what I mean, Chad? So back here. So yeah, this will be like the main outpost castle that we can get to here. And then those are connecting. Yeah, okay. And then that connects these two. Okay. I mean, we're just making it work. We're making it work with the space we got. At this point, it's not exactly... Yeah, we're making it really shitty, but... Yeah, we get the idea. Okay. I know none of this makes any sense, but we're just putting shit to put shit. I just have to remind myself that we're gonna fix this later. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. And then let's just make one big one in the middle. So, there we go. Okay. And then now I can feel, okay, cool. So now we have, okay. Small outpost, big outpost. All right, now what does it look like from back here? Okay. Let's take a look out without the fog. All right, starting to make some sense, I guess. Okay. All right. I'm almost seeming, okay. It's almost seeming like this is like the castle fortified one. And then okay. So
Back from the dead.
Okay. Okay. I am starting to lose steam, Chad. So we should probably take a break. I mean, I've been going for 4 hours. I kind of have an idea, I guess, right? So basically, you know, you just have town, right? Okay. This map is so large. Why is all my shit so big? Why? Guys. It's just, we need to be able to battle here for, this is going to be such a large battle. Oh. All right, so let's take a look at our weird ass. Adding those things in created this weird, like, I mean, it's fine. Ugh. Oop. Just finish this ring around the rosy, and then I'm taking a break, Chad. We're gonna watch some vids and stuff and relax. I've been like going ham. Okay. All right, let's save, hit play, and see what we're doing. Let's see what it looks like. All right, it's going to change our time of day, but that's fine. At least we'll be able to see it better. Not right now. We've thought about getting Chips some North clothes. I just need to get this map done. One thing at a time, sir. Ah. Come on. There we go. Let's check this shit out. It put up. All right. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I'm starting to feel like I'm in a... Oh. At least it's cool to look over that way. Okay, let's take a look down here. All right. Okay. Good. We have good, okay. Let's check the other side. All right, let's fly. Yeah, so now this side will have a different battle, right? Because you can't see what's happening on the other side. It's all cold out. So now, battle side number 2. Yeah, okay, cool. And we could fight without being lagged out. Unless they're all right there for some reason, in which case, well, there's nothing we can do about that. Alright, let's take a run. See how long it takes us to run through this area. I have to flatten this out. It's too steep. We have the high ground though. All right. Need to clear this out. We just need to make... Now we're at the point where we just need to make battle fighting areas. We created the walls. I just have generic forest right now, but we need to create little pockets for fighting that we can like... All right, points of interest. It's time for points of interest, basically. We need way less trees, too. I just want trees in, like, certain areas and stuff. I mean, the big main battle area looks cool. Wasn't I gonna take a break? Yeah, I wanted to hit play and check scaling and check the areas. It's called checking your handiwork after you just worked your ass off. Okay. So yeah, we have 3 battlefields, 3 wall sections. Now I don't know how much of that town over there I'm gonna keep, but it definitely added some visual interest over there. That's for sure. It's gonna be a long arc. I don't know. Probably. It was like Fallbrook. I'm assuming. Yeah. Let's get up here, take a look. Oh, noted. Looking good, looking good. All right. I'm done. Fucking hell. Oh, I've hit that point in the work where I'm starting to hate everything I've just done. So it's time to save and move on. Hi. Save. Oh, fuck. All right, let's get a shot. Whoopsies. Did I just close my scene? Trying to get a shot. I don't know if I can get a good shot. I guess that's where we're at right now. She played Pokemon Go now. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. All right, let me rewire my brain. I need some sugar, Chad. 4.5 hours? How do I lose track of time? See, this is why I don't like map making. I just like lose time of my life that I just don't know where it went away. You know? And then you're just like, wow, I've just gotten a whole day older and I don't know what just happened. Yeah, well, at least we made some progress. You know what I was thinking? It would be really cool if these were like, I don't know. Something not just rock, but I don't have time to figure it out. This is good enough for now. I'm just not gonna think about it. I have a month. Yeah, I guess. I just know I'm not gonna get all the stuff I want to get done for it done. Yeah, well, we're definitely getting somewhere. I'm gonna grab a snack. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna do something else. We're gonna switch up the program. All right, give me a second. Chat, it's stretch time. Everybody up! Stretch time!
It's time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't live, believe. Don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't live, believe in me. Yeah. You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're you and me. You're you and me. You could be around. You could be with anyone. I could be with You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You and me, you and me. You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me.
You just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. You're so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you? And I get paranoid sometimes, 'cause I know that you ain't mine, and I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. I'll be so distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you? And I get paranoid sometimes, 'cause I know that you ain't mine, and I'm lost without you. You still be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be
I just realized I forgot my snacks. I got the coffee, but I forgot the snacks. But what should we have for snacks? Huh? Baby carrots and lettuce? Come on, bro. What am I looking at? I'm looking at you. You guys are over here. Go get your snack. I was asking what I should get. All right, fine. I'll go get some snacks, fuckers. Stop it. All right. I'll be right back. You're gonna have to wait 2 more seconds, okay? I hope you learned how to make coffee with me, okay? That was a coffee making stream right there. I don't know what's going on with the phone, by the way. It's like turning off midway through for no reason. I need to figure that out. I don't know what's going on. Also, my alarm started going off, and I don't set alarms, so I don't know. Something healthy. I'll see what I can do. No, thank you. I'll stay with water. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my stacks, and then we're gonna watch some vids.
I don't know where I am, I don't know where
We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
It's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
I killed it, it's murder.
Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Show them. Change the station with a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit. Change the station. Change the station. Change the station with a new shit. With a new shit.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder.
Go crazy, berserker.
I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker.
crazy.
berserker.
We fell out of love like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you
Hair's
lose
nice.
yourself, I'll be right beside you.
Hair's nice, but it gets in your way when you're trying to eat. I just made some toast and put some jelly on it. It's good. Well, it's me. It's me. It's me, Mario. Just need a little food. Okay. I needed that. Fucking needed that. All right, what are we doing? Getting my life back together. Chat. Hey, so some of the, okay. You're asking me to do Helm's Combat one shot with AOD practice crew this Saturday, Lord of the Rings lore and everything. Testing. Bro, all right. My honest opinion on this, practice is good, but you guys are over practicing and RPing more than our RPers are. I just want you to keep that in mind. I know you guys are nervous, but you guys have done a lot of RP. And my suggestion is try not to blow your load, metaphorically. Because, you know, we're trying to put on these experiences. But then if you go and do the experience before we put on the experience, then why'd we put on the experience, right? Yeah, I know. go do some combat stuff, do some light stuff. As far, this is the rub, okay? You guys know that I put out that announcement. Ascension RP obviously needs to be kept for Ascension RP, and the reason is obviously if you're RPing a bunch outside of it, then basically you're making your own RP on Ascension. Then which case you're doing it without us, in which case then what's the point, right? So doing it to do it to practice, you guys have a lot, and you can. I'm not dissuading it, but when you make it a stream event, a big when it's a big event that's streaming, and then you're doing it all with like the people from AA, and then you're doing this, you're basically doing an AA stream. Does that make sense? So if you're doing it to practice, then practice, sure. But if you're doing it to put on a stream, that's a different matter, right? Like you're putting on a production for your practice. Which if the whole point is to not put on a production and practice, then you should just practice, right? But that's just the thought process behind it. Ultimately, I want you guys to have fun. And I don't want to sit here and be like a Debbie Downer, but I also want, well, Ascension, we need Ascension to be Ascension. We need to put on the event with Ascension people, for Ascension people at the allotted time that we've designated so that everyone can participate fairly under the same banner and umbrella. Yeah. If it's no one streaming and it's established non-canon and you're just practicing, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Go play on the playground, dude. I don't give a fuck. Seriously. Like at that point, you're just having fun. Right? Like, yeah. But the thing is like, if it starts turning into a formalized, like, we're RPing without the RPers and we're doing Ascension lore and you're doing it in private to further your storylines and plot lines, right now it's okay to get some kinks out, sure. But if you do that and continue to do that, that's a no-no, because then we can't control. You're bringing in things from another RP that's non-canon, but you're making it canon. We all do it. I'm not saying that it's a taboo, but it just all happens. So yeah. Yeah, basically, if you're ERP, I need to watch. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, that's really it. It's just a sticky thing. When we're making the announcement, it's more. We've had there has been instances. It's just like anything. You need to make sure that people aren't just taking your shit, right? Like, because if you let them, then they do, and then it can and has happened, and you have to stop it, right? But I'm not saying you guys are, but like we've been through this mega rigmarole before, so we have a hard stance on it. If that makes any sense. This is that's all. we basically have been burned in the past. Thus, this is why it's coming across as the way it is, basically. I have trauma. I'm jaded. I've been around the block. There you go. That's pretty much the short and skinny of it. But yeah, like I said, try not to go too crazy, because if you guys blow your load before we blow the load, like, I don't know what to tell you. Try not to do it too much. But yes, we're obviously having a large scale battle. Helm's Deep is a good example of, you know, kind of what we're going to be taking care of business. There's going to be some side quests. You're obviously picking up what we're putting down here by looking at the map, and it'll be good. But just realize that you're probably practicing more than our main cast RPers, because they don't practice. And they don't even watch my streams, and they have no idea what's about to happen. A lot of them. So your guys are going to be up on the top going, guys, to the battlements, down to the left. And they're going to be like, huh? What? But yeah, and also keep in mind, you guys, we haven't given you your full rundown of your experience. Keep in mind, since I have you here, I might as well do a little bit of it. New students, you have not had the same combat experience as Ascension Academy. You have gone on maybe a couple little missions here and there, but that is not your bag, okay? You are a magic school, right? With a little bit of light combat, for educational purposes, just like GMA, right? GMA had the same thing. They didn't have real world combat. They just had training. They get trained. They get trained in basics, basically. And then you have some nutheads and those that are like, yeah, I'm come from a crazy background. But you need to keep this in mind. You have not had, like Ascension Academy, 3 years of tour under your belt. You have gone on maybe 1, maybe 2 missions. And we could give you a couple examples. We were going to draw some up for you just so you can have a couple. But you've gone through a couple instances and a couple main events, and that's your experience. When you get to this place, you being fresh and nervous is actually perfect. I need you to keep that in mind. That's actually perfect because that's exactly what your character would be. They'd be nervous as fuck. They're not... For Ascension Academy, they need to be coming up like war-hardened veterans because they are at this point. You guys need to be like, what the fuck is this? People dying left and right. You're not used to that, okay? You haven't been in sieges at Kari Town or, fighting against the darkness cult and big, huge fucking bad guys. You guys have maybe took down some monster. You guys did some monster hunting, right? Like gone and taken down like a beast that was terrorizing a local town side or something like that. Something like that. Yeah. North Academy needs to reunite. Yeah, and yes, North Academy, we need your plus the lightheartedness. That's also the best. But yeah. So I think that should give you the right mindset to have. Couple light missions, nothing too crazy, but you have fought a couple beasts, and you've been in like maybe a dire situation or two, but it hasn't been anything like on a grand scale, like involving a whole army fighting another army, unless that was maybe part of your family's past or something like that, obviously, blah, 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 blah. But then that's just like one instance, right? It's not like you've been going off and going and fighting into these different wars. You guys are young. You're going to school still. Thank you. This helps, and I'll make sure the info goes. All right, sick. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else you guys might need. We're going to be giving you teachers' names. Also, there is going to be an instance that happened in your school similar to what you guys experienced in your tryouts, about a teacher kind of going sussery, and so you guys might be a little bit jaded there. That'll give you some common ground with our students a little bit, but we'll give you a little bit of that a little later. And you might not know why, but then we might be that'll be for something for roping in later. Can you make it canon that the teacher was a cat girl? A magical cat girl headmistress. It's kind of cooking. Named Boshi. No one liked the sequel. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything else for the newbies. That's basically it. I don't think I can think of anything else. That's the experience levels. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are gonna be run more like a school. So like Ascension Academy has an emphasis on creating officers. Okay. You guys, since you're functioning more like a school, you guys are having a student council, which is just a standard, you know, hoity-toity president who is the goody two-shoes probably, who wants they want the job. You know, they're like, oh my God, it has to be me. It has to be on my resume. Because I have to look good. Because if I am going to transfer to anywhere to make a name for myself, to get out of this shitty small town in the north, I need to be president. Right? That type of mentality, right? And so you got your student councils. But yeah. Piss Mancer for student council. You guys, Shamble is a it's a traditional magic school. So yeah. I don't think I can think of anything else. Oh, there was a little bit of confusion with the announcement. I guess I could talk about this. I want to tell now, if anybody was confused, anybody that was in the RP tryouts and tried out as a student can come in as their RP tryout character. We are trying to avoid new characters for those people because it just doesn't make sense. Don't put the extra work into it, because and plus we already have those vetted and we already trust what they are. The vetting process would be too long if we have to reapprove 40 new characters. Now this is not for the new people. The new people that are joining main cast, you obviously have already you're going through the process. But yeah, the ones that didn't make main cast but are still coming in as students, you will be doing that, and the opportunity is there. With that, just the expectation is, depending on capacity, how many people are AOD versus cast, we'll need to juggle numbers, so we might have to sometimes ask a couple to swap when we need things, but for the most part, there will be long periods of time in which you will be playing your character during this arc. Okay, there will be like days to play your character, so keep that in mind. And if you are into customizing stuff, feel free to add stuff to your model. Again, if you're adding any new powers and stuff, try not to. Powers you had were good. If you are, please get them improved before shooting them off like fireworks. Anything else? I think that's it.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun
Yep, that's it. Oh, and usually, one last thing for you Northerners. You usually wouldn't go this far north, where we're going to the battlefields. So most likely this will be the first time for most of you. Just keep that in mind. I think that's the last little big information tidbit I can think of. Because no one goes up there. That's like the north. No, you stay out. It's people die. You know, so there's really no reason to go there. There's a guard there, unless you know somebody that was in the guard, and that was the reason why you went there to visit one time. All right, but like, get that pre-approved. I don't want you to be sitting here saying you did that, and then trying to act like it. Get that pre-approved if that's the way you're going. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. You wanna watch some shit? Is it time to relax, Chad? Do we know who confirmed that is coming back? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Do we know? I don't. I just know that most of them signed up for AOD and that they were going to be there for the arc. So I was just assuming they were all going to be there. To be frank, we'll get a count when we get closer to it. I've been kind of out of it, as you guys know. I just started working on the map today, so. Well, thank you. All right, let's watch some vids, guys. Let's hang out. I need to relax. It's a big list. Yeah, I figured it's gonna be a lot of people. I mean, they all seemed really excited to do it up, so I just figured. I gotta like close out all their stuff though. Should we switch to the dual PC? You know what? I might. Okay. Oh no, Chad! We spilt. Wait, we saved, right? Oh my god. Unity's trying to crash. Everything's fine. Ow. Chad, my hair is actually starting to piss me off. Feel like I got a fucking mullet. Oh yeah, we're going veg hours now. All right, I think we are set, ready to go. Make sure. All right. Sorry it took so long to get set up. I just had to, because the map is on my streaming PC, I had to move one of my monitors over to it. I had to move it back before we continue. So. Open up Discord. Yeah, it's time for something funny, something light. I just need some, I'm gonna be honest, I need some content. I need to be entertained. It's my turn to be entertained, okay? My turn. Not that I was being entertaining. I was just chilling, and working. I was just working. You ever worked a hard day's work? You come home and you just want some good content. But instead you sit down and you're just sold a bunch of shit from your favorite YouTube content creator. God damn it. All right. I digress. YouTube reacts. Game up. It's like a whole new world turning that shit off. All right, Chad, let's have a little fun, shall we? What's this? Vibrant open worlds. Harry Potter Chucklebone. Okay, just so you know, previous stuff is sometimes...
All right, how am I gonna whack this little? Hey, you're that Malfoy kid, right? Let me ask you something. You a bad bitch? Yeah, it'll do. There, take this and go whack-a-mole on his soft spot. No more of this magic shit. Yeah, you hit him with it, you trust fund dork.
So, this is just Victor. And this is me. And yeah, let's watch it play out.
Good. Why is he coming back?
Why are you coming back?
Oh, you chipped the nail.
This ain't Victor.
Baldi's got you. Oh, shut up! You know how expensive French tips are? You're paying me back by killing that kid.
Okay. Once upon a time in Uganda,
Big ideas.
a 19 vid. No. I'm moving on. This is the way. Are these a Ugandan Knuckles series of Star Wars? I'm kind of interested. But I don't want to. Oh my god, this looks okay. Let's see how bad it is. We're gonna do this is like an anime review, you know, where you give it like 1 episode, 2 episode, 3 episode max. This one, we're gonna give it like a minute, 2 minute max. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this shit. Okay. All right, let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. We will reassess our life after 2 minutes, and if we hate it, we'll move on. Oh, hold on. I gotta put ourselves in just chatting. We're still in VR chat. Boom. All right.
There have always been many queens in Uganda.
Mini queens. Queen. McQueen. Hold on. I need to pop you guys out. I need to see you. Wait. Oh, wait. I could put you over here. I forgot. Just kidding. I had the tick. There I am. There I am. Okay. Let's go.
It is the queen's duty to show the Buddhas the way.
The Buddhas. Oh man, he's gonna
The
die.
way of the devil.
The fuck? These things
But
are
this
mangled, dude.
Is not the story of a queen. Open up, goddammit!
How did they make this? They spent way too big of a budget on this gore.
This is a story of the devil.
Six years old? You're blasting me into the past? This was during the height of the Uganda craze. All right, we're at 1 minute. We got 1 more minute. Dude, this is just bringing back the old meme to me. It's just,
Check it out. At Planet Fitness, you can get free
oh my
fitness
god,
training.
this is part of the 2 minutes.
We're not slowing down.
Do you know the way? I do not know the way. Can you show me the way? I can show you the way.
Dude, it's the same lines. It's the same jokes.
He doesn't know the way. Take him to the commander. Oh, these are very beautiful, my brother. They are the many queens of our people. We are a dying race, my brother. But here,
It's the same thing. It's bringing me back, man.
we survive.
Here, we are protected by the devil.
Here, we protected by the devil.
Please, my brother, tell
The
me the
devil
way.
man.
You have to have Ebola to know the way. I am Venom Knuckles, the commander. Come, brother.
Oh shit!
I will show you the way.
Badass,
This is the shrine of the first queen.
motherfucking
Source
war
of all
chief right
Ebola.
here.
Ebola Zero! You must consume the Ebola to know the way.
Wait, wait. Wait, they had a blood chalice too?
Me brothers! Today, a new brother joins the brothers. We will tell him the story of a queen that reminds us of.
Yeah, there's me, Ben. Look, I'm right there. It's perfect. Man, it isn't a phase, bro. Trust me, man.
Death
I'm
and dust
okay.
of the sweetness of life.
Oh, this is my favorite story.
This sweet.
Wow, wow, wow. If it isn't one of those Ugandan fuckers.
Oh, hello.
Did you really think you could escape on those stubby ass little legs?
Your legs are just as stubby. What the fuck did you
Yeah, man, you gotta put him down. How dare? How fucking dare?
just say? You hurt me, motherfucker.
Calm down, bruh. Listen,
So, I have nothing against stop motion. I don't know why you're like trying to slander me with stop motion. In fact, I just watched a video on stop motion and some new innovations on that in that field. Okay, so please hold your criticism.
here, you little shit. The Colonel put nice little price tags on all your heads. You know what that means?
No, please tell me.
Everyone's gonna be out to kill you fuckers, and soon there'll be nothing left of you.
Okay, so we're at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Do we continue? Thumbs up, thumbs down. You guys choose. You choose, Chad. I'm gonna let you control the remote right now. He got more edgy? Wait, he got more edgy? You know, these are cool, actually. I do like jazz videos.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not know is perform.
In this video, I'm bringing worlds from books to life. Worlds that have already been depicted.
What book is he gonna choose?
Were they accurate to how they were described? Well, we're going to find out, and it's going to get
I'll check out the ad video next.
epic. We know what they are. There are three: Hobbiton, Little Haggleton Graveyard, and The Wall. I'm going to anchor myself to the description as best as I can, and I'm going to try and divorce my mind from the visuals of the films in the show.
He's gonna try not to bring up the visuals from the show. That's gonna be hard. I mean, that Hobbit village was almost perfect. It almost encapsulated almost everybody's imagination when it came up, right? Like, how do you not?
All hobbits had originally lived in holes in the ground. In the Shire, in Bilbo's days, it was, as a rule, only the richest and the poorest hobbits that maintained the old custom. The poorest went on living in burrows in the most primitive kind, while the well-to-do still constructed more luxurious versions of the simple diggings of old. There were now many houses.
Literally, there was nothing else that you could see with a mound and then a circular fucking door underneath the mound. They recreated, I thought, Baggins really well. I don't know if you guys disagree, but I thought that was pretty well done in the movies.
Of wood, brick, or stone. A preference for round windows and round doors was a chief remaining peculiarity of Hobbit architecture. Let's launch into making the Shire happen. I wanted to make sure to convey most of those elements. Then it's
Yo, so what is he making this out of?
hot knife.
He's just making like a 3D table set, right? Like Warhammer almost.
Time.
Foam Village, okay.
I have some pretty cool undulating Shire terrain. I'm going to do this in multiple layers.
So basically, it's like Unity work, but like by hand. So, has he ever cut foam via 3D printing? Question mark?
Starting off with a bit of a base of color and texture, then I'll set that aside to dry so I can start hand building and making props and buildings and all the cool stuff. I've created a mix of vibrant green to go under where the grass will go, and then gloving up and slathering it all on. Adding a little bit of extra.
Dude, I used to do this when I was a kid. You guys ever make those dioramas when you were in school? Or like, you know, you'd have to make a scene or, yeah, do the nature set. I always thought that shit was fun. I always had a blast with it.
Extra wet glue on top. It's time to go around and sprinkle on that base texture. Now that is a fairly substantial amount of the terrain work sort of done for me.
I mean, that's not fair. My shit never looked that good.
But now I can work with this as a really solid foundation to figure out all of the stuff that's going to fill Hobbiton. And I'm going to cheat a little bit. This is a gorgeous table that Tabletop Time made that was used in a battle report. That has all been and done, and this has lived in storage, so it's not really usable for anything anymore, except for me. See, the description of the Shire specifically talked about a watermill. I have a watermill. Mine now.
Damn. The memories of whatever took place there is gone. Destroyed.
Now, at the moment, the Shire is just a sad bunch of holes in the ground, so let's build it up a bit. Now it's a matter of adding all the details to the rest of the Shire.
Interesting. He's going for like an outer,
With all those features of my little Hobbiton
less
section,
under the
Murray
hills.
for a little bit of miniature painting. This was the opportunity, of course, for me to focus on the pathways and the terrain.
Get it. Slather that dirt on,
And by the
baby.
time most of that was dried, I got these props back from Murray that literally just slotted into place and brought the whole environment to life. Now it's just a matter
I mean,
of adding in the
bit by
detail.
bit. Yeah, the details are coming in nice.
There's only two things left to bring the whole thing completely to life, starting
Only
with
two
our
things?
running river.
Okay.
Last but not least, of course, it wouldn't be taking it to the next level unless we had some hobbits to fill in our town.
Whatever you do,
Oh,
do it for
boo.
less
Ad.
at Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight? Listen
Wild
here,
has a
man.
unique scent and case for every personality.
These are two
Granola
different
girls, sales bros, overachievers,
wild
bosses'
ads.
pets.
All right, it's cute.
Ah, nothing like the Shire on a lovely sunny day. The real Shire, mind you. All right, let's have a look at the Lord of the Rings Shire. Look at it, even a watermill. This is the specific section. It's mostly hobbit holes in the hill. Like, look at the...
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks good.
Where are the above ground buildings? There are
They do have above ground buildings when you get to the party section. Okay, when they do the fireworks and things.
Two buildings, there you go, that one there and the watermill. They are the only buildings in Hobbiton shown above ground. Everything else is a hobbit hole. It was pretty clear from the description that the hobbit holes were actually the exception. The moral of the story is sometimes leaning into the style and the interesting bits is a way better choice than sticking exactly to the script.
Yo, challenge 2. We're going.
They were standing inside a dark and overgrown graveyard. The black outline of a small church was visible beyond a large yew tree to their right. A hill rose above their left. Harry could just make out the outline of a fine old house on the hillside. Only 6 feet from them, a towering marble headstone. Harry saw the name upon it flickering in the one light. Tom Riddle. The layout was really
I love Harry Potter.
I mean, the house
You guys
on a
know
hill
I
up to the
love
left, a church behind a yew tree off to the right,
books.
and then the central area, the towering statue that Harry and Cedric appear in front of. I wanted to have a bit of fun with this and have a few dug open graves. One that might be halfway through being buried, and one that I can put an open coffin in later
the
for
movies
where
too.
a bone was extracted to bring back folding.
I read the books first,
With a
man.
mix of paint and glue slathering down a nice earthy
Back in my
colour,
day, we had books
sprinkling
before
on a
movies.
mixture of dark greens and browns.
Yeah,
Time to
I
move
heard they're
on to
making
the
a
little church
series.
that
I
moves
did.
off to the right, cutting it out of 2 bits of layered foam into a really
All I
basic
hear is
shape
about
that
the
I can
negative
just add
stuff.
Detail to.
Because you know how like they love the clickbait.
I cut out a chunk of foam that would also act as a base for the statue, which would create a shape that feasibly a coffin might have been slid into. I'm really happy with how my cemetery is coming together.
Actually,
I've got the, this is the part where Harry and Cedric are going to appear 6 feet from a towering statue, and the church and the walls. Murray, I bequeath unto you some random wall segments, a church, and last but not least, we have Tom's grave, and bonus points if we can get a teeny weeny Tom Riddle on the front there. I've moved on to filling in the scenery a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not a fan of remaking old stuff that didn't need to be remade. Yes, I agree. Harry Potter, what's the word? It hasn't aged bad, and you don't need to reinvent it for a new demographic. Now, you could do something else or a spin-off, but I don't know. And if you try to do earlier days or like early days or something, I don't know. Then you need to actually pay close attention and then do it justice, because I don't know right now, because usually things are remade because culturally things have changed and you need to remake it for a new mindset or a new generation. But fantasy has a more, because of the way fantasy is written, it's more timeless in a way, if that makes any sense. It's not stuck in culture wars. So like, yeah, it just lasts longer. So yeah, it didn't really need anything. Yeah, and now, yeah, remakes are just cash grabs, and so they're shit, and then it just ruins the image. But then, yeah, I don't know. And that's just way it be.
Murray has finished his work with the props, and my god, does that bring the scene to life. Slapping in some pre-built trees from Woodland Scenics, this whole scene is completely transformed in detail in such a short period of time. Now, while I've been working on putting all this together, Murray has been painting a couple of unsuspecting Hogwarts students to be teleported into the cemetery.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability.
They really want me to go
What
to
you
do
might
yard
not
work.
know is performance.
Yeah, the Snow White stuff, I haven't seen it. So I don't know. Who knows? Who knows on that one? So I can't get my 2 cents. I've only heard what Twitter's canceling it for. So I can't give it a fair critique, unfortunately. It's just a bad movie. Yeah, it might be. I have no idea. I have no idea. I know they changed a bunch of it, but I have no idea what they changed. Well, I saw that it got low scores, but again, I don't know if that's part of the cancel culture because of the culture war shit that's happening, or if it's an actual bad movie. I'm assuming it's both, to be fair.
Are you okay? I haven't watched these movies in a very long time, and I certainly didn't reference them when making my depiction of Little Hangleton Graveyard. But let's see from the film depiction where Harry and Cedric landed. Where's the overgrown? Where's your overgrown? There's no overgrown.
Well, okay, listen, they had to make the set, bro. Okay, it costs money. All right, you got to sprinkle dust.
Nothing grown. There he is, bloody giant death statue in a cemetery.
That's a set.
It's absolutely absurd. There's that looks like the old manor over the hill there, but I haven't seen a yew tree at all. We get it, you were going for spooky. I think you overreached and I think we nailed it. You know, what you gonna do?
I'm better. Oh, the wall! Hey, Chad, we get to see the wall now. Let's go.
Approximately 700 feet tall, it's made of solid ice.
Dude, okay, we'll see his interpretation.
Stone and earth. It appears grey or blue, depending on the weather and time of day. The top is wide enough for a dozen mounted knights to ride abreast. Windblown dirt covers the wall like film. The top of the wall is studded with catapults and cranes, trebuchets. The Night's Watch can reach the top of the wall from the southern side via winch-drawn cages and steps of ice. Thus concludes our description. I'm really lonely, and it's fucking cold. Let's see if we can get an accurate height. 700.
Okay, I think we hit a lot of those. To be fair,
100 feet tall. I've 3D printed some members of the Night's Watch. All right, let's pretend he's.
I was trying to find the trebuchets, but we didn't have any in the project. Otherwise, we would have.
7 feet tall. That will make this so much easier. And that is 35 millimeters. So that's just going to be 35 times 100.
Oh, he's doing it to scale.
That.
Love it.
3.5 meters. we can't. Okay. No. We're going to have to.
So you're not doing it to scale. Okay. Yeah. Cheating. You're cheating. You had to do what I had to do. You had to cut it back, huh? You had to cut it back.
Do the top of the wall. Just imagine that it keeps going down.
Well, that's a good idea.
Now that I've constructed the top of a wall that's surely durable enough to hold off White Walkers, it's time to start shaping it. Using my hot knife again, creating a shape with the curvable blade in a way that's going to really capture that icy feel.
Okay.
Next I move on to painting the side, the mixture of a vibrant purpley blue and Mod Podge. At the top of the wall, I'm literally just using an earthy, dirty mix. Like the description says, it's covered in windblown dirt, like a film. We are going to create an elevator section, a cargo lift where supplies are lifted up to the very top of this wall.
Yeah, I was working on that.
This gives us the opportunity to extend the diorama.
This mother. See, I was just doing that because it made sense, okay? Right? It's no fair.
Further out than the terrain.
Stole my idea.
In itself and create a bit of a sense of vertigo. It's at this point I hand it over to Amy to help me out by detailing out the stairs and the platform and building me a precarious looking lift that would carry members of the Night's Watch and their cargo.
We hadn't done this part yet. Getting up,
radianting the wall with mixes of purples, blues, and a little bit of brown again to mix it back into an earthy texture.
No, I don't.
The ultimate foundation. For
I'm talking about the Blender model,
what I
the Blender
thought
stuff.
A support structure might look like.
Nice.
In the end, I actually felt like I achieved something pretty believable. And with all of that construction in place, it would be made infinitely more believable with the next steps.
We already added what? Well, kind of. I just threw a lift will go here.
Oh
And
my
there'll be a
God,
bottom
this looks so
portion.
cool. There's
It
only one
does.
thing missing, and that is some lonely, deprived men who have been outcast and forced to serve the rest of their time in the Night's Watch.
That's detail pass. We're still on blockout pass. Ah. Cool.
I see we've got a new recruit. Welcome to the Wall. Let's check out what the show did when Jon Snow arrived at the Watch. This is literally him going up in the elevator. Their elevator looks like it's a little more structurally sound. Oh, there you go. There's the scale. That to me, okay, so from the
This is the first time I've seen this, by the way. Huh. We need to look at some references. I've never seen the show's
description, 700 feet, that to me looks about right. They don't have a single rope suspension, which, let's face it, I would definitely much rather go up the lift in this show. There you go, that actually is
True.
the closest to a glimpse of thickness of the wall that we could get. I gotta say, I think they missed the mark there. I think they did a better job with the engineering, I guess you could say. The thickness is way off. That actually brings us to the end of this video. We have done 3 dramatic pieces of terrain. I would love to do it again. And you can help with that by hitting the like button, subscribing for more fun with art and creativity of all sorts, and of course, joining the Creative Watch, because you watch me be creative every week. Anyway.
All right. Let's look up the north. We need to see a wall. It's time. Let's see what they did. Cuz it's interesting cuz me I told you where I had my little visions from. It's from reading all the fantasy books and having those images in my head, right? And then like putting them down. So now I'm like curious as to what their rendition is. The North Wall. Game of Thrones. Well, this has pictures of it. Okay. Yeah. So this is originally what I had on my first go round. I had it all just flat plains. But it was boring and we needed to cut up our terrain. So I had to create life.
So what are your plans for the day? Gonna hit the gym?
Oh, this is just a fight scene. Okay. Do we have anything? Jon Snow reaches wall. Oh my god. Forgot it's so gory. All right, here, let's try to see where they're not fucking each other up. Can we get a wall shot, please? Oh. Okay. Shit, they're gonna have the Borealis too? Shit. Okay. Well. See, this is luckily too big. And they stayed just all natural. Yeah, it's just white wall. All right. It makes sense for what we're doing that we did it the way we did it. Here we go. Just for side by side comparison, game display. There it is. I mean, once I kill a lot of the vegetation, it'll look a little bit more like it. We're not there yet, though. Okay, what do we got? All right, you want me to watch the AI one? All right. Artificial intelligence.
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the same person.
Why,
If you're
Ad?
tired of what
Why
Today
do you
You
hate
is
me?
doing, get an accounting fundamentals certificate from WGU School of Business and get a whole new Tomorrow You in just 6 months. Enroll today at WGU.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need.
AI ad for the AI vid.
AI.
Okay.
AI.
All right.
All right. Who's the AI? I'm tired of being accused of being the AI clone.
Oh my god. This is Chi-Chi asking me. I need to see you bleed. Make sure you're real.
You're the AI clone. Don't listen to him. He's the one. I don't know which one to shoot. Guys, I think it's me. Hey, man.
Don't
talk like that. Yeah. None of us are guys. Yeah. I got a problem. How do I solve this? It's you just click the. You just. Well, have you tried a gun? Bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
I just got distracted. I looked down. There was a video, it's like 5 minutes crafts.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they're just going, easy way to cut a watermelon in half. And there's two people. One's on one side of a car door, one's on the other, and they wind up the window.
What am I
Slices
watching?
the watermelon in half. This is fucking genius.
What they should do is they should put a knife on the top of it.
Oh, yeah. It was sharpen the glass.
Yeah,
Dude, that's like nightmare fuel. You know, imagining one of your limbs getting caught in an automated window, dude. And then Twitter has to make that fear even worse by showing you everyone doing the Tesla pickle experiment. Why? Why? Watch it fail. Or will it succeed? Why?
Glass should be like broken glass at the top of every car.
Okay, so I've got one for AI. Once fully self-driving cars are
Yes.
really here, commuting will become a much smaller deal
You've arrived at your destination.
because If you can sleep in your car, then the commute isn't a problem.
Yeah.
So you
True. True. So true. Hey, GQ, thank you for the primer.
you buy the Cybertruck, you kit out the back like a bathroom, essentially, so
Oh,
you
okay,
brush your
okay.
teeth and get ready for work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
set off from your house at 5 a.m. Meanwhile, you're not even waking up till 7.
Yeah, yeah.
And you live like 2.5 hours away from the city. That's not a problem. You live in the beautiful countryside, and that's just part of your sleepy routine.
Yeah. Let's say you're making dinner and you're missing an onion. Your car has a full kitchen in it too.
Yeah, you just keep cooking.
You go to the supermarket.
When you get to the supermarket, a robot comes out with 1 onion.
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the same person. If you're tired of what Today You is doing, get
This
an
guy's got
accounting
some cheeky
fundamental
humor.
certificate from WGU School of Business and
Got
get a
some
whole
cheeky
new Tomorrow
humor.
You in just 6 months. Enroll today at WGU.
So you think
can I
you
get
know
a skip?
Wix, but do you
Can I get a
really?
skip button, please?
First up, we've got
Yeah, yeah, it gives it to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You tap the side of your forehead, pays it automatically.
In Bitcoin.
Which at this point is now the world's currency.
Pretty much.
Of course, the full kitchen, it's not built into the dash. It's just a
Making it sound dystopian.
series of wall sockets and a bench.
Yes.
And you keep meaning to like find something to screw it down, but you just haven't quite found the time.
Why do I always pick deep frying on these trips?
Hey,
Really
who
should pick
wants
something
soup?
else.
All right, we'll do sous
Welcome.
vide.
Did you say sous vide?
Hello.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid, Uzu. I hope you had a good streamo.
How's it pronounced?
Sous vide.
Sous vide, whatever.
Sous vide.
I only ever seen it
Well.
written. Then you're cutting up the onions in the back. You've got the automatic robot that's like sucking out the onion smell. You don't want to smell the
Yeah,
smell.
there's a small Roomba, AI Roomba, cleaning up all the mess, all the grease on the ground. Do not trip over him.
Cybertruck 2, drive faster, please.
Cybertruck 2, I'm really getting quite late for my dinner date.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't mind having self-driving cars take me around everywhere. I mean, I think that would be a win. I hate driving. However, I hate not being in control. That is the only problem. And the fact that we had to play Cyberpunk and then have our cars get hacked and then fuck with us that way before we actually get self-driving cars, that's scary, man. So now I don't want them, but I do, but I don't. It's conflicting feelings right now.
Put it in erratic mode.
You can still take control of the car. Think it's Cyberpunk. They're gonna let you take control of your car. They're gonna lock you in there. They're gonna gas you up. You know, you're not gonna have control. They're gonna drive you off a cliff. They're gonna be like, "Sorry, sir, but your time has expired." No, it hasn't. I'm still young. You know. All right, Uzu. Bye. Thank you. Level up. At that point, hacking cars would be the last of our problems. Okay. You could hack like you guys seen these guys, like these hackers with flippers, right? Like they love to advertise these things. There's these little units and they're like, "Oh, they're like banned, they're illegal in this state, or they're banned for this or whatever." And they're just like these little flipper boxes that you can connect and like, you know, take control and then like remote control, you know, maybe change some lights, you know, or maybe, you know, yeah, you seen them. Okay. So can you imagine just getting your car flipped? I mean, talk about road rage and a half. I mean, all right. They're bringing up Tesla. You guys all know the Tesla current drama with that and how everyone's keying cars and blowing them up and shooting at them and stuff. Can you imagine if they started hacking that shit and then doing worse shit? Oh my God. Cyberpunk dystopian. We're one step.
Cybertruck, divert all suspension power to the accelerator.
See, there it is. Oh, fuck.
Cybertruck, turn off all unsealed road diversions.
Yes, ignore all detours. Put full power to the headlights.
And when I'm saying I wouldn't mind like self-driving cars, I meant like in the future. Like, you know, when I don't have to drive and then everything's like self-taxis and they have like routes and stuff and like, you know, in fact, me driving would probably be hindering to like the efficiency of the road because like it's better to have them like be all efficient and like communicating with each other, you know? You know what I mean? Like space age shit when we're finally there. But unfortunately, we live in the worst time. Yes, basically trams. We live in the worst time because, like, I don't think we're ever going to see that shit. We're going to be dead. We're in that, like, halfway zone where, like, you know, born too early and or late, depending on what you want to think about. We're just kind of chilling. We're internet degen era.
Blind everybody.
Cybertruck, activate horn mode.
We had that. It was called trams. You know what I meant. Personalized trams. I mean, come on.
You've got... Oh no, I didn't bring my family a half slice of watermelon. And then you... Cybertruck, open up the sunroof, would you?
And the sunroof's like a guillotine.
The pickle experience. Again.
I cannot wait for
Again.
the future.
The future's sweet. And the beauty is there's just 100 people on the road doing the same thing.
Oh, fuck.
Trauma.
It is going to be interesting because...
Is this like these guys' like high rant of AI? They're just like sitting there smoking pot and they're just like shooting the shit on just like, hey. So AI, bro. Just like, hear me out. Self-driving cars.
I don't give a shit about cars.
No, who does?
As a man, you know, there's kind of a primal like appreciation for big machine, but I don't.
As man, primal instinct to love big machine. Do I like big machines? I mean, I guess I like monster trucks, but I don't know if I like the monster trucks for anything other than smashing things. I just like cars smashing into each other. I don't know if it was like big wheels or the big cars or tractors. I was given that stuff because as a man, as a boy, that's the toys they gave you. You got a truck. You get a Tonka truck. You get a I don't know. They just assume they could have given me a sword, right? I would have been way happier with a sword than a big truck. Okay? It's just a different type.
Yeah. To this day can't tell any cars apart. You know, like
see, I wanted to be the 40-year-old wizard, okay?
my Uber driver's like pulling up in a fucking a Demio. I'm like, I don't know what that is. It's gonna be interesting because there's gonna be a mix of
Let me get the Why Men Like Swords video, please. I will watch.
People like you or I who just see it as a means of transportation, and so like a self-driving car with a fully equipped kitchen and goon station setup is gonna be king. And we're gonna
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to do too much in the car. It would be nice to have something light turn on, like, say, for example, yeah, you get in the car and it's just a spacious luxury cab, right? Like, you don't, none of this, like, weird seating arrangement. You just kind of sit down and you just relax. Yeah, exactly. Just relax. No work. Maybe something for entertainment. Let the car drive. Sure, like a limo. Exactly like a limo. And that's it. It just happens to be in a car. A gooning station, I mean, I guess it could turn into it on a drunken night if you're picking someone up in your AI driving car, I guess, sure. But like, I don't think that's like what you're setting out to do.
look like fucking idiots on the roads, but then you're going to have the car guys who they still want to drive their car.
Yeah.
And obviously you're not going to be able to stop them.
Okay, so now they are talking about people who are... so they're talking about exactly what I was talking about. When you get to the point where it's like everyone is driving these things and it's like, well, you need to be part of this AI and self-driving car thing. And then, yeah. And then you have the muscle heads going, I need to be in control. I want to go fast. I need to go... You know, like, and it's true. If you allow, say, for example, we allow progress, right? And it is progress to allow this efficiency. You may... Is it giving up one of your freedoms by allowing a simulation of this? Say, for example, yeah, it's no longer safe for you to drive. So thus it becomes illegal for humans to drive because, well, statistically, humans cause more accidents than AI. And if there's data that supports this, then there will be bills passed that will say, well, because AI is better and is safer and more efficient for our people and more people survive, then, you know, humans, you know, are at danger, so thus they shouldn't be operating. So now you're giving up your freedom to drive, right? But would you look at it as losing a freedom? Most likely it will come in a free form, right? And it's happening already. Like you start introducing cars like this and then you slowly ramp it up until it's accepted. Like you do it generational because you make it so like each generation just doesn't want to learn to drive. Why would I want to learn to drive? The car drives itself. Well, you need to learn, Sonny. Why? Right? Like I'm not talking. So let's look at generation. So we got the Gen Zers. They still are going to want to drive, but their kids or their kids' definitely not. They're going to be like, nah, dude, I'm going to hit the button and we're going to go. I don't need to do this. So for them, it's not going to, for them, they never really did it. So it's not losing a freedom to them. Culture just assimilated to that next evolution in our culture. You don't get to drive. Now, if we were alive at that time and we would look like if I was still alive, I'd be like, but I want to drive. You took away my freedoms. But they probably won't look at it that way.
There's just going to be this really weird mix of people on the road.
Okay, I've got two things. So first of all,
yes,
if I was a smarter man, an engineer, you know what I would spend some of my time doing?
What are you gonna do?
Inventing a seatbelt for someone who can lie down.
Oh.
Yeah, they have those. I believe they have them in ambulances, and you might need them anyways.
Because that'll, like, the reason you can't sleep in like a caravan is because, you might go flying around in the caravan. It's too dangerous. But if you could prove that, hey, well, I'm still strapped in even though I'm sleeping, that's fine. You get the patent for that. Everybody's got to pay you 3 cents or whatever the fuck for a seatbelt. Beautiful, you're rich.
He's talking about the patent scams. Don't get me started on patent scams, dude. Nintendo, they're the masterminds.
What I'd do is I'd have the seatbelt but go from my groin just up over my shoulder and just hope like how you don't crash.
Yeah, Cybertruck, hit the brake, would you? I'd like to be bifurcated.
Cybertruck new to me.
I want to be like that watermelon that got caught in the windshield. In principle as well, like if you've got these cars that can just react to everything and you know that like it'll just slam the brakes as hard as it can to prevent someone getting hit, then there's going to be some real asshole pedestrians.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you imagine a freeway and these computers can just react with millisecond precision.
Yeah.
And so you may as well just walk across the freeway, and if everybody has to hit the brakes and they're all getting f***ed up in their cars,
yeah,
like, it's not my problem.
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the same person.
You
If you're
say
tired
that.
of what today you is doing, get an accounting
But what
fundamental
if-
certificate from WGU School of Business and get a whole new tomorrow you in just 6 months.
Haven't
Enroll today
haven't
at
God damn it.
WGU.
Haven't they seen the like the movies, Chad, where in the world of the future, they have these high-speed highways, right? They won't stop. If you walk out into those streets, you're going to get run over. That's on you. You chose to walk on the busy highway. They're not auto-stopping, okay? See, in my mind, these guys are taking it pretty far, but they're not taking it to that next step. If we're already there in mass car adoption, then that means we have changed, right? We have changed how we function, right? I mean, in normal highways, it's already like that. Exactly. However, right, freeways, humans, we're going to try to slam on the brakes, right? But yeah. Me and my mom almost got ran over by a driverless Tesla, but it stopped. So you didn't get ran over by the Tesla because it stopped.
Gay?
Yes. Is AI gay? Yes or no? Let's ask it.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. And it said,
The
as
real
an
questions.
AI language model, I don't have a sexual orientation or characteristics. If you have any other questions, I hate that. This is the worst part. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I just did.
Yeah, but yeah, it's standard customer service. This AI was trained in sales.
Yeah, what do you think I'm here for? Although, I gotta say, you know what ChatGPT is good for? I chuck in an earpiece and I am talking to that thing an hour a day.
Really?
What? No way.
Yes, but they have chosen to have 5 voices, and only one is good. And like, okay, get this right. You're making an artificial intelligence. You're trying to make it attractive to everyone. But the 5 voices that they've decided to roll out is 1, customer service lady.
Hello, I'm calling about your current car insurance.
2 is like a boy.
I want to be Spider-Man.
All right.
Number 3 is also a boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
Number 4 is like a teenage boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
Okay, listen. Obviously, they're not advertising to you, okay? You're not it. You're not it.
Is this a program for teenage boys that have no friends?
I mean, they're obviously trying to solve the male loneliness epidemic, right? So, well...
And number 5 is like Scarlett Johansson from Her.
Yes! All right.
You're just really ugly.
And that's fine, but everybody is going to choose that one.
Yeah, they are. That's all you need. See, that's why they only provided 5. They were like, we got the 1. We don't need it anymore.
Because it's just the most pleasant voice. So you've given us 5 options, and only 1 is good.
All right, well, listen, I will just tell you know what? It's not my fault. You need to get good, Mr. YouTuber man. Go on to 11 Labs, create your own voice. Hell, find someone to do some voice acting for you. Take their recording, train your own voice, and then have it run through ChatGPT. It's fine. And then you could talk to that sexy voice. You could have millions of different voices. It's not just 5. Open your eyes, sheeple. Don't just give what Corpo gives you.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then with the Sky Voice, you can't even select it. It's turned off at the moment. So you're stuck with customer service lady.
Wait. Oh, because they got... Oh, wait. Wouldn't you get sued for getting someone's voice, though? Not if you get their permission.
And she's fine.
I heard the Scarlett Johansson thing was a bit of a legal shenanigan.
Yeah, I don't think they really took her voice and trained it off a whole bunch of movies. They just went, oh, this lady also sounds like Scarlett Johansson. You don't want to do it, Scarlett? All right. We'll just get someone who sounds like you. Is that Simpsons, like...
Get me Steven Spielberg. He's unavailable. Then get me his non-union Mexican equivalent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good timing. They've just added, like, 4 new voices. None of these are good either. Like, listen to this.
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man.
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man.
Okay, you're getting variety. Okay.
They need, like, fun stuff. It would be so good if you could get Mr. Beast. And every time he treats it like it's a competition.
And he's screaming.
So what's like a good type of pine tree that goes in my region? We're here with 100,000 pine trees.
What kind of...
You know, some people wouldn't mind it. People would literally pay. They do. That's why they have AIs created over personalities, because they like interacting with those type of personalities, right? Like, you know, be Mr. Beast or whatever, and then like whatever, and then talk to me, right? And then so yeah, that's the way they are. Okay.
Tree is a pine tree. I've got 10 million deciduous trees.
Which one will be the timber that we use? You've got a million YouTube voices out there, and you're not gonna have like Critical being like, hey guys, today, like, how's it going?
That would be the best AI voice. Not gonna lie. Yes.
I can see that you're trying to calculate how many miles to the moon. I think that's really rad.
That's so...
I mean, they're doing the deadpan, but they're not giving us enough jokes. I've done the calculation for you. This number is larger than my aunt's divorce. You know, like insert weird tangent that you didn't know that you needed to know.
Fucking low, man.
How about like Pepsi Max? Yeah, there's a
Pepsi Max, calculate the distance from here to the moon. By the way, sir. By the way, would you like a Pepsi Max?
It's exactly 4 million Pepsis to the nearest star. You'd want Batman or something like. Yeah. I can tell you all about pine trees, kid, but there's a lot you wouldn't want to know. That's
okay, which Batman though? Like you're channeling one Batman, okay? Like if we're channeling the newest one, it's just it's a pussy Batman.
Stuff, yeah?
Yeah, you'd want like, well, no, you want to be Batman, and you'd want it to be like Batman's little fucking. You want it to be.
Oh
like,
yeah, well they've got Robin.
Jiminy Jilliker's Batman.
Yeah,
they already got that one covered.
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the same person. If you're tired of what...
Why? You know, I was watching that. These guys are fun. I mean, I don't really have much to add on the AI discussion, because all that's really been, it's the same conversations we're getting over and over and over again, right? Like, oh my god, don't use it for drawing, you assholes. Oh my god, don't do the thing with dig, cause no. Oh my god, AI is evil. I'm honestly getting tired of it. I really am. No, does it make me feel good to know that, like, some of the things that I've dedicated my whole life to can be now done instantly with a click of a button? No, it doesn't make me feel the best. But I realize it's my reality. And that is just the way it is. Now, there's one of two things I could do. I could sit here, bitch about it, and not conform to society and where we're headed. Or two, I could, you know, embrace. And then maybe keep up with the times. I don't know. Somehow we ended up on an AI rant. You literally linked me a 24-minute video dedicated to talking about AI. What do you mean, how did we end up on AI? The fuck you mean?
I have found a new use for AI. You put an earpiece in, right?
Yep.
And then you play a video game, like one with like RPG elements and things where you don't know all the mechanics, and it is.
Yeah, well, we don't even need to play video games anymore. We can just like be like, okay, ChatGPT, play this video game for me and win.
Is so much fun. Like if you play Baldur's Gate 3 and then you pick up some item and you're like, oh, a dark mind? What does this do? Or like a brain in a jar? You go, I might use this later, maybe. I don't know. And then I just ask it.
Oh, the game journalist video of the Cuphead? Yes. They couldn't figure out. Oh my god, I raged. It was like watching that those mobile ad videos where they're so unsatisfyingly bad that it makes you want to pick up the game and beat it just so you can, you know, fix that mental image.
I go, hey, do I use this for anything? And then it goes,
No, their only use is to fill out backstory elements to the game's narrative.
oh, okay, never mind. It's brilliant.
It does take away. I feel like it takes away some of the magic of a game like Baldur's
Oh
Gate.
my
Put it in
God.
another game.
No,
I feel like who gives a
Squirrel
shit?
Chan!
That's great.
We go, my armor is like armor rating 14. What does that mean? Is that good?
Not to say this is a bad idea by any means, but you could also just hop on a phone call with me for like, you just have me in your earpiece for 8 hours and ask me D&D questions.
I tell you what, this is kind of sad. When
Okay.
so I had my AI in my ear, and I had just asked it, "Where's Karlach?" Because I didn't know where she was on the map.
Oh, you rube.
It got through giving me step-by-step instructions like it was fucking Google Maps. It was brilliant.
You've arrived at your
All right. I'm going to be honest. The earpiece, you know what's funny about this earpiece? It reminds me of an old dude having cell phones for the first time, but it's AI, right? And it's like, we're already past this. We already have the glasses with the integration. Those are coming like next year or they're already out, right? AR, it can look at the screen and feed you what you want, you know? Talking to it, too slow.
Yeah.
It's too slow.
And I had just asked it, "Where's Karlach?" Because I didn't know where she was on the map.
Oh, you rube.
It got through giving me step-by-step instructions like it was fucking Google Maps. It was brilliant.
You've arrived at your destination.
And then afterwards, I went, "I found it," and the AI goes,
That's great. I hope you enjoy the rest of your game.
and I went, "Thank you."
Well, okay. You know what's funny about that? Okay. It doesn't matter if it's coming from an AI. When you get like verbal like confirmation or like affirmations, like niceties, it feels good, right? And people don't actually hear it often enough. So when someone says, you know, I really hope you enjoy the rest of your game, or I hope you have a good time, it's nice to hear. And so even though it's an AI, because we're still new to it, it still triggers a response. It's like, oh, wow, thank you. That kind of felt good. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy my game. No one's ever complimented me and told me to have fun on my video game. Normally, they just made fun of me and told me to get a real job. But thank you for allowing me to be me. Wow, you actually understand me. No one understands me. Why only a computer understands me? Right, and then you break down. Anyways.
I will, and it was kind of nice. I mean, you know what? I will enjoy the rest of my. That's sweet of you to say. That was funny. Ad time. Oh, I'm out of data on me phone.
It's me,
What is this
Saily
ad?
Man. Take this phone data for 15% off.
Saily.
Whoa, that's so generous. Wait, what's the product?
It's Saily, a brand new eSIM service from Saily. And that data works all over the world.
Whoa!
All over the That's right, Mo. Saily works in over 150 countries.
Let's go down to South Sudan and help the people.
I'm sold.
Boom, 15% off.
Ah, thank you, Saily Man. Now I can afford to buy more gems in Candy Crush.
It's not just for him, it's for anybody that goes to the link.
That was so generous, Saily Man.
Shut up.
I'm thrilled that I no longer have to deal with the telecom companies. May I please have international roaming data?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to upgrade your plan to the next level, and then it's gonna be $70 a month.
Shut up.
The Saley signal. Look over there, Saley man. It's a mugging.
Not in one of America's vibrant cities. Da-da-da. Sir, why are you mugging that person?
I tell you, the cost of living is 15% too expensive.
See, Mo, the people need help with their roaming data. Take this 15% off coupon.
Saley!
Thank you, Saley man. I'll never mug again. The only mugs around here, Saley man, are the telecom companies with their outrageous mobile data prices. So right now you can go over to Saley.com/incognito and get 15%. What? 15% off? Who's what? At eSIM with at Saley.com/incognito. Add over.
Thank you.
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the same person. If you're tired of what today...
We got the fake ad over, and now we got a real ad. This is actually bullshit. That was one of those weaker ads. I mean, it's good. Solid. You're right. I do like people who put effort into putting, making interesting ads. I don't mind watching an ad if it's content. If you turn it into a skit, it's kind of funny. I don't mind watching funny. He did a full anime opening for an ad? Damn, they better paid him well.
Now, you had a thing that you wanted to show me, actually.
Yes.
What the hell was that?
So, I've been very harsh on AI art so far. However...
Oh, God. Now we're going to get into AI music. Yeah, you just hit a button. You don't need me anymore. My voice is worthless. No, you know what? My voice has probably already been taken, stolen, and processed, and it is now already some AI filter somewhere.
There's something you need to know about me.
Yeah.
All of my morals go out the window as soon as I can make one of my friends laugh. Or a sizable YouTube audience. AI music is very funny. You can type anything into it and it will make the catchiest song you've ever heard. Here's a song we made on my podcast.
Oh boy, my monitors have arrived. My poster's on roll, it's gonna be a good time. I'm twiddling my peanuts to Bailey J. One finger in my to prove I'm not gay.
Yeah. You don't need me.
Did you come up with the lyrics?
Yeah, we just wrote like one line at a time, like taking turns.
Haven't left my boom cave for quite a while. Godless of troops, they can't do this in Afghanistan. One hand salute, busting in the promised land.
That's scarily good, isn't it?
Didn't even have to record. Didn't have to play the instruments. Didn't have to engineer it. Didn't have to mix it. Didn't have to master it. You could just put in fart jokes and it'll give you a hit. So basically, all those guitars, worthless, other than the fact that I enjoy playing them.
Isn't that weird?
What is this called? Suno.com.
Suno.com. Now, the other great thing about this is you can just write gibberish and it figures out how to sing it.
Wow.
Wahoo, it's a me, Mario. Bless the troops.
I'm thinking we should come up with a couple of songs ourselves.
I think that's a good idea. All right, Mr.
And then we go back to the whole, and then people go, so yeah, I'm an AI music artist. This is my new album. And then they're going to do fine. Why? Because no one's going to know.
Guys, welcome to the new studio. How do we make one of our own?
You can't say specific artists, which is good, but you can give it a few different prompts. Let me give you the official theme song of In the Field.
Again, for hobbies and indie game developers or small, it's great. When big companies do it, I just come out. Well, it's not, it's complicated because okay, making music is already pretty formulaic, right? And they just automated the formula. But not only did they automate the formula, but they recreated digitally and simulated human voice and wave patterns, and then without the need of any intervention. So like, even as a hobbyist, this isn't hobbyist music. This isn't making music as a hobbyist. This is just an AI hobby, right? It didn't require any music talent at all, right? Like, we can sit here and go, that didn't require any talent. Now, I guess you could take that and say, well, I used AI to create separate beats, and then I used those beats, and then I mixed them in with another song, and then I spliced all these things together, and then I made my own song. Sure. AI is good for idea getting and testing. I will say it's interesting for music. Okay. They're similar and kind of different, but they're similar. Art and music are very similar. You can use something as reference. Sure. Just like music, you can use something for reference. But with... How do I word this? You know, I haven't messed with it. So you know what? Maybe it's more complex. Maybe you can tell it what key you want. Maybe you can tell it what time signatures you want. Maybe you can actually tell it exactly what you want and it'll do it. But from my understanding, it's more just a word generator, and then you pick a genre, and then it shoots out a generic magic chord progression. So, I don't know. I'm on the fence on that one. Because there's actually no song building to it, right? So it's not really engaging music hobby. It's an AI hobby. I think hobbyists and other people are just using it to create, well, I need music for my background, I need an image for my splash screen, and then I need the blah, 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 blah. And then they can get it all for free, which is fine. I don't know. Again, like I said, they're not needed anymore. They look cool, though.
90s pop, piano.
The only difference is, I guess, at this point is just like AI art and prompts outside of coding. I will say AI coding is different than art and music a little bit. But coding can be too, because it's all about the way you think. Everybody is different and they will approach things differently. So, you know, will one arrive at the same idea? It depends. So,
female singer. We'll just make that.
Okay.
Like, I just generate 2 photos of a field. We'll see what happens here. All right, here we go.
It's so stupid.
That was the worst. I mean, then that's what it's being used for right there, everybody.
Okay, maybe we go line by line. We'll do our own. There's a guy in the office here, and he's allergic to peanuts.
Oh, we've got one of those. That's your diversity hire.
He's looking at me, and at the moment he's not very pleased.
Should we just list things that have peanuts in them?
Chicken satay,
Snickers,
Reese's Pieces. Maybe I'm coming out of my shell,
and I'm doing just fine.
Yeah. Because it starts off with his fear of peanuts, but then by the end he's like, no, I've decided to eat the peanuts.
The only thing that AI hasn't gotten right yet is a fucking sense of humor. Okay? It's not funny. At all. That's it. Like, it could sing good, but I bet you we can't make a funny song. They're not going to be a Tenacious D. There's no way that they can be a Tenacious D. So when you're dealing with big personality stuff like that, it just falls short.
This feels like back in the day where Michael Jackson was mastering Thriller. And there's everyone crowded around in the room and they're like, yeah, change that bit, yeah. Add in more chorus.
Oh, God.
They're too censored to be. Yeah, you're right. You need to be a little unhinged to get some comedy. Because honestly, comedy is talking about things that make people uncomfortable sometimes and then laughing about it. That's literally what stand-up comedy is. Someone goes up there, says something that is uncomfortable and that people normally don't talk about, and then they make fun of it. Or they not maybe make fun of it, but they'll bring you along to laugh about it. That would be the better way of saying it.
Scroll back down. Okay, my doctor thinks I'm nuts, but that just can't be. My life's too smooth to be chunky. That's it.
You know what? Let's just shoot this one out.
Yep. All right, it's called Peanut Steve.
I'm allergic to peanuts. If I touch them, I'll die.
Sounds like shit.
Snickers. My throat closes up, men's. My throat closes up. I'm falling into Reese's arms in pieces. Is this hot pie peanut free?
Maybe like a Russian choir.
Oh, now we're talking.
All right, whatever voice filter they were using right there is so synthesized. It's bad.
Does it taste like a bee? Does it taste like a nut?
Today you and tomorrow you aren't the same person. If you're tired of what today you is doing, get an accounting.
You know what I'm noticing? Are these all the same filters? Because I've heard these songs before. They're all starting to sound the same. Like that whole group chanting, singing. How many times have you heard that shanty?
Like an anaphylactic shock when it reaches my gut. Stabbing through the heart with an epinephrine dart. I'm coming out of my shell.
Holy shit.
Doing quite well. I wanna feel nuts in my mouth. Who will break first, me or the brittle? I think I'm gonna die. My doctor thinks I'm nuts. But that just can't be. My life's too smooth to be
Oh my god, it's so catchy.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to have that in my head.
That's pretty good. All right, let's make a new song. Here's on pitch.
See, the music's catchy, but the lyrics are just bad and they're not syncopated enough to make a catchy hook, which is, again, the AI isn't going to know. It's just trying to regurgitate whatever lyrics you're giving it.
Going out to the club, having a few drinks kind of song. You know, like Black Eyed Peas Tonight's going to be a good night.
Oh, yeah. Generic in the club.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. Yeah.
Instead of like get on the floor, like
get floor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. More nonsense, but yeah. Get floor.
This is
okay. What? All right. What website are they using for this? Because I'm about ready to go up there.
Tonight is going to be the evening of the.
Which is Suno. What is this? Suno. All right. Do I have to create an account? Start with create a beach house song. Okay. Hold on. All right, look at me, Chad. I'll make an account here. We'll give it a whirl. Sign up. See. I don't. Whatever. Okay. Continue. Okay. You have an account. All right. Let's see how this works, shall we? All right, we're signed in. Well, you guys already know my name, so it doesn't matter. What genre should we make, Chad? Like a pop rock song? I don't know. Math rock? Jesus Christ. Grunge. City pop. What the hell's city pop? Enter your own genres. Wait, we can just like name a anime pop. Oh no, I know what that would be. Chips rock. Pick at least 3. This will help us tailor your taste. Okay, let's pick 3. We will pick we need rock in there. Finish the video first? We're literally watching them do it. I'm curious now. I want to do this now. We're doing it now. All right, city pop. I don't know what that is. Dance hall. What's dance hall? I don't know. Let's try this. And then, wait. I'm not seeing any rock here. Are you? Is rock just not allowed? Is rock and roll just fine? Okay, so R&B. Okay, I don't know. Maybe add some funk. Dance hall. Okay, well, dance hall. Where's dance hall? Boom. All right, dance hall, city pop, funk, R&B. That's an interesting combo. All right. Next. My username. RG. RG. Wait. Okay. What? Oh, 01. 1990. Okay. Yeah, that's totally my birthday. All right. We have 100 credits. We get one thing. All right. All right, what are we going to call this, Chad? Okay. So pop with rock elements, singing about how are we just supposed to give a simple prompt? I thought they were giving words. Custom. Ah, in the words section. All right. I see. Okay. So now we write words. All right, Chad. Okay. At first, this was all this was all I knew. Rotten. Okay, I don't know. I'm beaten. Nothing. Okay, rotten, beaten, nothing true. Ew, what? I don't know what I'm writing. At first, this was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Forward facing. Empty vessel. Wait, facing forward. Empty vessel. Life's lessons. Never. First is all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel. Life's lessons. Facing forward, empty vessel. Life. Facing forward, empty vessel. Okay, at first this was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel. First was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel. I need help with this last one. First was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel. Lost and lonely. Lost and wandering. Lost. First was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel. Lost and. Lost. Lost. Yeah. First this was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel. Let's see. Yearning. How do you spell yearning? Yearning for something new. Lost. First is all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel. Lost and yearning for something new. Count the days. Count the hours. Yearning, thank you. Count the days, count the hours. Fast forward to now. It's past. Fast forward. Okay, count the days, count the hours. Fast forward to now. It's past. Fast forward to now. Count the days, count the hours. Fast forward to now. Interesting. I don't know what I'm writing. I'm just libbing. At first, this was all I knew. Rotten, beating, nothing new. Facing forward, empty vessel, lost and yearning for something new. Count the days, count the hours. Fast forward to now. Count the days, count the hours. Count the days, count the hours. Oh, okay. No longer fading. No longer falling. Count the days, count the hours, no longer falling. Wait. Count the days, count the hours. Count the days, count the hours, time. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on. Life moves on. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on. Life moves on. Out of power. Out. Life moves. Life is. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on. Is out of our power. Is out of our power. Life moves on and is out of our power. Accepting once and yet again my past with yours. Days count the hours. Life moves on. Accepting once and yet again my past with yours. For something. We just need this last line, and then we're gonna call it day. At first, this was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel, lost and yearning for something new. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on. Is out of our power. Accepting once and yet again my past with yours. And what? My past with yours. Accepting once and yet again my past with yours. Our friend Ben. Past with yours. Why? Who is this Ben guy? Forevermore. Past. He's something. You choose Ben. I don't know. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on. Is out of our power. Accepting once and yet again my past for yours forever. Forever. I don't know. Count the days, life moves on, is out of our power, accepting once and yet again. This is our fate. Love me. Wait. Accepting once and yet again. My fate is dark. My fate is told. My fate is. Wait, count the days, count the hours. Life moves on, is out of our power. Accepting once and yet again my fate unknown. Is dark, forever grim. Nice, thank you. There it is. Good job. All right. I don't know if we got the right suggestions though for yeah, this is an emo song. Yeah. All right, so what should we okay, we need a quick chorus though, just in case they don't know. What would be a chorus? Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on, is out of power, accepting once again. My fate is dark, forever grim. Dark days away. I'm fine. Okay. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Now what should we put for the song? Shit. All right. I don't know how to make this style. Okay, hold on. Let me just, so we don't lose all this. I'm going to just copy all this so we don't. All right. Our song is saved, Chad. All right. Well, I could just like. Okay, so I want like. Dark. Moody, pop, emo, what other keywords? Classic, I want some strings in there. Strings. Rock. Okay, some classical. Wait, no, there's a pop, emo, rock. I want some like some soft strings too, like some orchestral strings. Okay. Dark, moody, pop, emo, rock, orchestral strings. Do you want a ballad? Like a ballad? All right. Dark, moody, pop, emo, rock, orchestral strings, ballad. I don't know if we want emo. The emo might ruin it. All right. I think I'm going to go with this. Yes, emo? All right. Fuck. All right. All right, here we go. Let's create the fuck. Let's send it. Ooh, I'm excited. New music, new hit music. My song is ready. Click here and experience my first track.
At first, this was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel.
Meh.
Lost and yearning for something new. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on and is out of our power. Accepting once and yet again, my fate is dark, forever grim. Dark days away. I'm fine, okay.
All right. That second part and that chorus was not bad. All right. Something I wanted for one thing, it would be forgotten. Everyone nothing they said it would be. One for I to see. Wouldn't be nice for me. Ooh. Would it be nice for me? Damn! Okay, let's try the second one. Here we go. This is a little bit more happier.
At first, this was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel, lost and yearning for something new. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on and is out of our power. Accepting once and yet again. My fate is dark, forever grim. Dark days. Okay.
All right, that line was pretty good. Well, alrighty then. Damn. So what's this extend button? All right, so our first one was the best, we think, right? Yeah.
At first, this was all I knew. Rotten, beaten, nothing true. Facing forward, empty vessel.
That line right there just isn't good.
Lost and yearning for something new. Count the days, count the hours. Life moves on and is out of our power. Accepting once and yet again. My fate is dark, forever grim. Dark days away. I'm fine, okay.
All right. Yes, it is satisfying. Not gonna lie. I mean, our chorus was just a good, simple chorus, you know. I mean, like, I go back to what I was saying originally. Do you really need those? Now, you know what I could do? We could just splice them all together and make our own shit real quick. Now, that's something you could do with AI. This is true. Wait, what? Is my stream still going? Hello, hello? Hello? Hello?